Hi, my name's Ryan. I'm from New Zealand and I'm a solo traveller.
Hello, I'm Ingo. I'm a solo traveller from Germany.
My name's Chris Valenciano. I'm from Los Angeles and I'm a solo traveller.
So hi, I'm Alta. I'm a solo traveller and I'm from Bruges, Belgium.
Hi, my name is Ramya Varma and I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and I'm a solo traveller.
Hi, my name is Gus and I'm a solo traveller.
Where are you from, Gus?
The Netherlands.
Hi, my name's Martin. I'm from the UK and I'm a solo traveller.
Hi, my name is Jörg. I'm from Berlin in Germany and I'm a solo traveller.
Hi, my name is Ryan. I'm from Louisiana and I am a solo traveller.
Hello, my name is Fabian. I'm from Germany and I'm a solo traveller.
Humanity has been traveling since the birth of the species, so it's only natural that there's an explorer inside all of us. But today, our home, we call planet Earth, has already been well mapped out and explored, so we must continue the journey inward. In this new exploration, pushing ourselves to the extremes, we find the person that we truly are. Solo traveling reveals that we not only survive, but that we thrive on exploring the unknown, both inside and outside. You find that you're a stronger, smarter, more resilient, and a more compassionate person when you only have yourself to rely on.
People say, when they move out of their parents' house, have their own first place, pay their own rent, they feel independent. And I wouldn't take anything away from that. But I feel like solo traveling gives us almost a second sense of independence. You also have a gain freedom with it. And although people are limited by money, by time, a lot of the time, it's something kind of new, something exciting, exhilarating, that it's you and you're in the world. And you might not know your next step, or you might, but you don't know really what's waiting for you. And I guess that's the benefit of solo traveling, really. You have the flexibility to do what you want, and do it when you want. So I feel like it builds character for sure, but I almost feel like that's an understatement. To me, it's just kind of a sense of, it's you, and you have the world waiting for you.
The reasons for solo traveling are a mystery for those that have not yet done it. Why would you travel alone? Really going by yourself? Do you know anybody there? I hear it's dangerous there. My definition of solo travel is traveling by yourself relative to what you know, who you know, and what you're familiar with. And just like traveling is a choice, being by yourself is also a choice while traveling. You're always surrounded by people, whether on buses and trains, planes or boats, in bars or in hostels. You open up yourself to one person or a few people to make a friend, to spend time with for a few hours, days, or weeks. You want to do this because these people, these other travelers, they're in the same boat that you are, sailing off into the unknown. I like to call the people that you meet along your journey, the people that you might remember for the rest of your life, or the people that you'll forget the next day, disposable friends.
Disposable friends, that's just something that happens when you're on your own. You meet up for a week, then this guy's going there, this girl's going there. It's okay. In terms in years of Facebook and all, you stay connected. And say if they're coming to Berlin where I live, they always have a place to stay. So it's fun. It's not, well, it's sometimes a hard feeling to leave the person behind, but it's how it is.
Well, disposable friends. I've never heard that before.
I'm not disposable, just for the record.
Yeah.
He just lives like friends, they're not disposable.
Yeah, he lives down the road from me, and so it's not possible.
Thanks, honey.
Anyway, yeah, disposable friends. It's like you walk around from hostel to hostel. You meet people. You try to get to know them, and if you, I don't know, if you don't like them, you're just gonna leave them out behind. You travel with them, you, I don't know, have a great time, and maybe, as Fabian said as well, you meet again.
One thing I've always thought is you often meet the best of each nationality. I always find that travellers are so friendly, sociable. A lot of intelligent people. In Nicaragua I've met no end of medical students, and people have got some really interesting views.
It's funny because a lot of people think that when you travel alone, when you stay in hostels, it's very dangerous. People are going to steal your stuff, etc., etc. But you meet a lot of smart people. You know, I meet people who are in school, people who have done masters and PhD programs, people that have worked for a couple of years. Pretty much, you meet yourself. You know, when you travel, you meet people that are just like you, that want some adventure, that want to experience life, want to enjoy the world, and you know, everyone is traveling for a different reason, whether they're school holidays, one-year trip, volunteer trip. But you know, when I tell all my friends, when I come back home, when you travel, the people you meet are people who are just like you. You see a bit of yourself in everyone. So
I love hostels. Hostels are the easiest way for a solo traveler to meet people. All you need is a good common room and just sit down and throw yourself at all the people who walk in.
People from all over the world travel for different reasons, but a lot of them travel for the same reasons.
Experience other cultures, meet other people. You learn a lot about yourself while you're traveling, probably more so than doing anything else in life. Why not travel? That's a better question. Let's go stick with that answer.
Traveling, I don't know, you get to see things you've never even thought existed out there. It's completely different to life at home. People are different, food's different, the smells are different. I know, it's a sense of freedom as well that you don't have when you have a normal job and a working life. When you're traveling, you feel like it doesn't matter if you die tomorrow, because every day you've lived life to the full, I suppose. You're not saving your money up to retire and go somewhere new. You're just enjoying life as you go.
The uncertainty is what makes it fun. I don't like to have things all planned out. Might as well stay at home if you want to know what you want to do all day. I just like going to a place and meeting people I didn't plan on meeting, and staying in a place I didn't plan on going. Usually the most fun experiences and the craziest stories you'll have are things you didn't plan.
Plenty of differences between traveling by yourself and traveling with friends, but I think the positives outweigh the negatives.
So you are only beholden to what you want to do. I would say another thing that's good about solo traveling is that you meet more people when you're solo traveling. I feel that when I've traveled with friends, we do tend to hang out with each other a lot. And when you are a solo traveler, it forces you to talk to other people. And in doing so, you meet more of either local people or other travelers.
I think the differences traveling by yourself rather than with friends are like the negatives are also the positives. Like the positive is that you can meet new people all the time, but you also have to meet new people all the time. You can make your own decisions, but you have to make your own decisions all the time. And you can have time on your own, but you also have to have time on your own. So they're positives and negatives at the same time, and it depends what mood you're in. But I like the independence of it.
You don't have built-in company to do things, so if there's stuff to do that's better done as part of a group, then you have to reach out a little bit and meet people and arrange to do things as part of a tour, or find out if someone has similar plans to you and try to arrange to do things. So you do have to put yourself out there a little bit if you don't want to spend the entire time by yourself. But at the same time, it's actually really liberating not to have to be talking to someone every second of the day, and not to have to negotiate the way you spend your entire day. Like one day you'll do something that your friend wants to do or your family wants to do, and then the next day you'll do something that you want to do. Sometimes all the forced togetherness can be kind of exhausting, and so it's really freeing just to say, I feel like doing absolutely nothing today, or I feel like getting up at 5 a.m. today and going hiking, and you don't have to answer to anybody.
person is the expression of their genes plus the sum of their experiences. Using that definition, with every trip you take, with every person you meet, you change a little bit on the inside.
I mean, I first went travelling when I finished university at 22. I guess I wasn't an unconfident person, but I was still finding my feet in the world a little bit, and I went away for a year. And when I came back, a lot of people said they noticed a change in me, and a lot more confident. And I think you get that from, a lot of different people. You're travelling on your own, you have to catch trains in countries where you don't speak the language, and it does improve your confidence, I think, when when you've done that for a year or so.
You learn things, you learn more about yourself, and you have a lot more time for introspection, but I don't know if I've changed. I don't know if I do change.
So, when's your next trip?